welcome to another episode of What's for Dinner for Family of 6. I like to every now and then try something new. We often stick to things that we know, things that we like, especially having 4 kids. I swear we live off of chicken nuggets and french fries. Every now and then I like to try a different vegetable or something different just to give them a variety. But this week we're just gonna, I've been really craving some spaghetti. So this week we're gonna stick to some good old spaghetti. I got my noodles here, my sauce, and I'm gonna try to do it in my Instant Pot or slow cooker, so I don't have to worry about it as much. And then instead of meal prepping like a breakfast this week, we're gonna try to do something different. I'm gonna try to make these donut holes in the air fryer that I've seen being made. They look really good. They're just coated in cinnamon sugar, but hopefully my kids will like them and we'll enjoy them for dessert after we have our spaghetti tonight. So let's get on to the spaghetti in the crock pot. So for supper, I just did a video and of course forgot to press record. So that's how my day is going. So just to reenact what I did, in my slow cooker, take the lid off, I put in 1 pound of ground beef. Now you could use meatballs if you wanted to take the ground beef and make your homemade meatballs. If you want to use frozen meatballs, totally up to you. I just don't have the patience today to make them, so we're just gonna do some simple spaghetti sauce and ground beef with it. So I put in 1 pound of ground beef, 2 tins of 680 milliliters of pasta sauce. I also seasoned it with a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of salt, pepper. My pasta sauce that I used was seasoned as well. It was basil and Parmesan flavor. So they're seasoned in the sauce itself. And gave that a good mix. And we're gonna leave that in the slow cooker for 5 hours. It's already been half an hour by the time I realized this. I'm gonna mix it every now and then just to make sure everything's coated and everything's getting cooked well. And then in the 5 hours, we'll come back and I'll show you how I add my spaghetti. So why don't you come a little closer and take a look at my sauce as it's going. This is the sauce as it's getting cooked. Everything's just mixed well together. We'll put the lid back on and let that go until we add our noodles. Our air fryer donut holes, let's start with a bowl. Start with 1 cup of either self-rising flour or all-purpose flour and add 1 teaspoon. To this, you're gonna add 1 cup of Greek yogurt and give that a really good mix.
Yes.
Yeah. Consistency, you're gonna want to get in there and knead it for a few minutes by hand. And there's many different ways you can do this, but I'm just gonna pull off a piece, roll it into a ball, and set it aside. Obviously, they can be the same, they should be relatively the same shape, but do what you get. And then we'll move on. $350 for 4 minutes. Or after the 4 minutes is up, you open them. So they're already pretty brown, but just want to kind of shake them, make sure they're not sticking. And put them again in $350 for like 4 minutes. When they're done in the air fryer, you're gonna wanna roll them in melted butter right away and then your cinnamon sugar mixture. So while they're in for their last 4 minutes, you're gonna melt some butter. I have about a tablespoon here. You don't need very much. And then I'm gonna add 1/3 cup of sugar to a bowl and like 3 teaspoons of cinnamon. All right, let me store ready for when your donut holes are ready from the air fryer. Donut holes are ready. The golden brown. You're gonna take them right away. Dunk them in your melted butter. And then right away into your cinnamon sugar mixture. Roll that around, make sure it gets nice and coated. And there you go. And keep doing that until all of them are coated. And there you go. Don't they just look delicious? Let them cool down obviously a little bit. But they're best eaten warm. So even if they cool down too much, pop them in the microwave for a few seconds. Just get the inside a little bit warm. And there you go. Hopefully my kids like them. Okay, so this is done. Well, for now, first step. Now we're gonna add our noodles. I'm gonna take about half a pack of a 750 gram bag. And I'm using spaghettini. Obviously use whatever noodles you want. Open that up. So as I said, I'm gonna use about half a pack of this. So in order to fit in there though, I'm gonna take them out of here and I'm gonna break them up. Just break them up a little at a time, put them in. I'm also to that gonna add about 1.5 cups of water. Just gonna mix that around a little bit, make sure everything's coated, pop the lid back on and cook it for another 1.5 hours. Just probably stirring it every like half an hour. And there's another day done. We got our spaghetti going, almost ready. Probably have salad on the side of that today. And we got our dessert ready for tonight. You know what? We made it through another day. So thumbs up. Thanks for sticking around to the end and we'll see you next time. Bye.